There are more than 5,000 precincts in Indiana. That translates into tens of thousands of poll workers helping Hoosier voters cast their ballots. Though poll workers typically represent a political party, their job on Election Day is to serve all voters equally, regardless of a voter's political affiliation. The first thing poll workers do on Election Day is set up the polls. Polls in Indiana are open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time. Poll workers should meet at the polling place sometime before Election Day and again at 5 a.m. on Election Day. First, arrange the polling place so it's easy for people to move around. Keep in mind the needs of voters with disabilities and those needing assistance. Voting booths and ballot boxes must be in the same room with poll workers. When setting up your precinct's voting machines, please follow the instructions found in the Poll Worker Training Manual or supplied by your county election board. Outside the polls, set up the chute. The chute extends 50 feet out from the entrance to the room where voting takes place. When a 50-foot chute isn't possible, ask the election board how to proceed. It can be shorter if necessary. Make sure you know where the chute ends, so you know where campaign workers and other persons are allowed to stand. Always make sure you have enough ballots, forms, and other election materials. The inspector and judges should check the official ballots and any sample ballots to make sure they're correct, and then sign the ballot agreement. Sample ballots and voting instructions should be posted at the entrance to the polling place and by each voting booth. For a detailed checklist of opening duties, please see your Poll Worker Training Manual. It's 6 a.m. and you're now ready to officially open your polling place.
The polls for this precinct are now open.
Once open, no precinct official may leave the polling place until after the votes have been counted, or in central count counties until the ballots and election supplies are returned. From start to finish on Election Day, poll workers must always respect the rights of voters and be sensitive to their needs. The Indiana Voters' Bill of Rights lists the rights of every voter and is a useful resource when voters have questions. It describes who can vote, how to vote, and the many protections we have to make sure all eligible voters can cast their vote in their precinct. By law, the Voters' Bill of Rights must be displayed in every precinct's polling place.